Are you prepared to witness a showdown that could change the world forever? Across the vast expanse of the Eurasian continent, two colossal powers stand poised. Russia, the inheritor of a vast military legacy, and China, a rising giant with ambitions of global dominance. Both nations command formidable armies, bristling with advanced weaponry and driven by unwavering national pride. For decades, these two giants were bound by an uneasy alliance. Now, geopolitical tensions simmer, casting a long shadow over the future of global stability. The world watches with bated breath, wondering if these titans will remain locked in a tense standoff, or if their rivalry will erupt into a conflict that could reshape the geopolitical landscape as we know it. The stakes could not be higher. Russia, with its vast nuclear arsenal and battle-hardened troops, possesses a raw and unpredictable power. China, with its rapidly modernizing military and unwavering focus on technological advancement, represents a challenger unlike any Russia has faced before. The question that hangs heavy in the air is a simple yet terrifying one. If war breaks out, who would emerge victorious? Deep within the Russian heartland, a formidable force lies in wait. Over 1 million soldiers stand ready to answer the call, their ranks bolstered by a reserve force twice that size. These are not merely numbers on a page. They represent a vast ocean of manpower, hardened by years of experience in the world's most unforgiving conflicts. From the frozen battlefields of Ukraine to the scorching deserts of Syria, Russian troops have been forged in the crucible of war. They are masters of combined arms warfare, seamlessly integrating tanks, artillery, and infantry into a single devastating force. Their equipment, though often outmatched in sheer technological sophistication, is rugged, reliable, and plentiful. The T-90 tank, a steel behemoth that embodies Russia's pragmatic approach to warfare, rumbles across the steppes, its cannon a potent symbol of Moscow's enduring military might. Alongside it roll armored personnel carriers, ferrying troops hardened by years of rigorous training. These are not soldiers who shy away from a fight, they are the inheritors of a martial tradition centuries in the making, ready to unleash fury upon any who dare to challenge the might of the Russian bear. Across the sprawling steppes of Mongolia and the towering peaks of the Himalayas, a different kind of army is on the march. China, with a population exceeding 1.4 billion, boasts the largest standing army on the planet. Nearly 2 million soldiers strong, the People's Liberation Army is a force unlike any other, a vast sea of manpower equipped with increasingly sophisticated weaponry. Gone are the days when China's military relied on sheer numbers alone. Today the PLA is undergoing a rapid modernization program, acquiring advanced tanks, artillery, and missile systems at a breathtaking pace. Their training, once focused on outdated Cold War tactics, now emphasizes mobility, technology, and combined arms operations. The Type 99A tank, China's answer to the Russian T-90, is a marvel of modern engineering, bristling with cutting-edge technology, and crewed by highly trained soldiers. But China's true strength lies not just in its hardware, but in its unwavering commitment to innovation. The PLA is investing heavily in drone technology, artificial intelligence, and cyber warfare, seeking to gain a decisive edge on the battlefields of the future. On paper, the numbers seem to favor the dragon, yet warfare is not a game of numbers alone. Experience, that hard-won teacher, often tips the balance in the heat of battle. And here, Russia holds a decisive advantage. While China's military has not seen major combat in decades, Russia's forces have been bloodied in conflicts across the globe. They have learned the bitter lessons of urban warfare in Grozny, honed their skills against determined insurgents in Syria, and stared down NATO forces in the frozen plains of Eastern Europe. This experience is not easily replicated in training simulations or on peaceful parade grounds. It is forged in the crucible of combat, where every decision carries life or death consequences. Whether this battle-hardened edge would be enough to offset China's numerical superiority and technological advancements is a question that haunts the minds of military analysts worldwide. High above the desolate Siberian tundra, a sleek, deadly predator cuts through the sky. The Sukhoi Su-57, Russia's answer to the American F-22 Raptor, is a testament to the nation's enduring aerospace prowess. This fifth-generation fighter jet, with its stealth capabilities, advanced avionics, and blistering speed, represents the cutting edge of Russian military technology. But the Su-57 is just one weapon in Russia's vast aerial arsenal. From the venerable MiG-31 Foxhound, a supersonic interceptor capable of reaching speeds exceeding Mach 3, To the Sukhoi Su-35 Flanker E, a highly maneuverable air superiority fighter, Russia boasts a fleet of combat aircraft feared throughout the world. These aircraft are not mere showpieces. They are flown by pilots renowned for their skill and daring, trained to exploit every advantage in the unforgiving arena of aerial combat. Russian pilots are known for their aggressive tactics, honed through years of challenging training exercises and real-world deployments. They are the heirs to a legacy of aerial dominance that stretches back to the dogfights of World War II. Across the East China Sea, a new breed of warplanes takes to the skies. The Chengdu J-20, China's first indigenously developed stealth fighter, is a symbol of the nation's burgeoning military might. With its sleek, angular design and advanced radar-evading capabilities, the J-20 is a potent challenger to the established aerial dominance of the United States and Russia. But China's ambitions extend far beyond simply matching its rivals. The Xi'an H-20, a strategic bomber currently under development, promises to give China a true global strike capability. This, combined with the rapid expansion of their fleet of Xi'an H-6 bombers, upgraded with long-range cruise missile capabilities, represents a significant shift in the balance of power in the Asia-Pacific region. China's Air Force, once relegated to a supporting role, is rapidly evolving into a force capable of projecting power far beyond its borders. While questions remain about their pilots' experience and the true capabilities of their most advanced aircraft, there is no doubt that China's air power is a force to be reckoned with. Here in the heart of the Cold War, two superpowers engaged in a deadly game of chess, amassing arsenals of unimaginable destructive power. Nuclear weapons, the ultimate deterrent, capable of annihilating entire cities in a flash of blinding light. For decades, Russia has reigned supreme, inheriting the vast nuclear stockpile of the Soviet Union. Its arsenal, a chilling testament to the destructive potential of mankind, is a force to be reckoned with. But a new player has entered the arena. China, with its rapidly growing economy and military ambitions, is steadily expanding its nuclear capabilities. Though smaller in number, their missiles represent a growing threat, one that has not gone unnoticed by the rest of the world. The question remains, in this delicate balance of power, will cooler heads prevail? Or will the world once again tremble at the thought of these sleeping giants awakening? The crown jewel of Russia's nuclear arsenal, the Sarmat ICBM, is a weapon of unprecedented power. Capable of carrying multiple nuclear warheads, it can travel thousands of miles, reaching targets across the globe with pinpoint accuracy. Not to be outdone, China has developed its own monster, the DF-41. This formidable missile, shrouded in secrecy, is believed to be capable of striking anywhere in the world, posing a significant challenge to Russia's dominance. The destructive potential of these weapons is almost unimaginable. A single detonation could unleash a force thousands of times greater than the bombs that devastated Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The mere existence of these weapons serves as a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the ever-present threat of annihilation that hangs over humanity. In the face of such overwhelming firepower, one might ask, could either country ever contemplate using these weapons? The consequences of a nuclear exchange would be catastrophic, leading to widespread devastation and potentially triggering a nuclear winter. Yet the unthinkable cannot be ignored. As tensions rise and rhetoric becomes more heated, the risk of miscalculation or accident increases. A simple misunderstanding, a technical malfunction, or a lapse in judgment could have unimaginable consequences. The world watches with bated breath, hoping that sanity prevails. For in this high-stakes game of nuclear chicken, there can be no winners, only survivors. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance, a chilling reminder of the responsibility we bear for our own survival. And now we plunge into the depths of a different kind of battlefield, where the very arena itself is in constant motion. The vast, unforgiving expanse of the ocean. Here, amidst the crashing waves and hidden currents, another facet of this geopolitical duel unfolds. For centuries, naval dominance has been the hallmark of global power. Control the seas, and you control the flow of trade, resources, and military might. Both Russia and China, acutely aware of this ancient truth, have poured immense resources into building formidable navies. China, with its booming economy and insatiable appetite for resources, has witnessed an almost unprecedented naval expansion. Its fleet, now the largest in the world, boasts a staggering array of warships from sleek destroyers to amphibious assault ships, a testament to their ambition to project power far beyond their shores. but sheer size, as any seasoned admiral would attest, does not necessarily equate to combat prowess. Many of China's vessels lack the battle-hardened experience of their Russian counterparts, their capabilities largely untested in the crucible of war. Russia, though numerically outmatched on the surface, possesses a different kind of advantage, one that lurks beneath the waves. A legacy of the Cold War, their submarine force is amongst the most sophisticated and deadly in the world. These underwater predators, armed with a terrifying arsenal of torpedoes and cruise missiles, are capable of wreaking havoc on enemy fleets and coastal infrastructure. Their very presence a constant silent threat in the depths. The cold, dark waters of the North Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean have long been the hunting grounds of these stealthy hunters. Their crews, rigorously trained and highly experienced, represent a formidable challenge to any adversary. And it is here, in the shadowy depths, where the true naval balance of power might be decided. A single well-placed torpedo, launched from the depths without warning, could cripple even the most advanced warship, shifting the tide of war in an instant. The vastness of the ocean, once a barrier to conflict, has become a new battleground for these two titans. A silent game of cat and mouse where stealth and technology reign supreme. China, acutely aware of its submarine vulnerability, has invested heavily in anti-submarine warfare capabilities. A vast network of underwater sensors, patrol aircraft, and specialized warships dedicated to detecting and neutralizing the underwater threat. But the depths of the ocean hold many secrets, and the hunt for a silent, submerged adversary is a daunting task. One that requires cutting-edge technology, unwavering focus, and no small amount of luck. In this underwater arena, the stakes are incredibly high. The fate of entire fleets and perhaps even the outcome of a conflict could hinge on the stealth of a submarine and the skill of its crew. But the battlefields of the 21st century are not confined to the physical realm. Increasingly, the front lines are defined by lines of code, and conflicts are waged in the ethereal realm of cyberspace. Here, the weapons are not missiles and bullets, but viruses, algorithms, and disinformation. Both Russia and China, recognizing the transformative power of this new domain, have invested heavily in their cyber capabilities, assembling vast armies of hackers, developing sophisticated cyber weapons, and honing their skills in the digital shadows. Their goal is not merely to steal secrets or cripple infrastructure, but to control the flow of information itself, to shape narratives, influence public opinion, and ultimately to undermine their adversaries from within. Imagine a world where the very information you consume is subtly manipulated, where the lines between truth and falsehood are blurred beyond recognition. This is the insidious threat posed by China's mastery of artificial intelligence. While Russia's cyber attacks may grab headlines with their immediate impact, it is China's long game that could prove far more consequential. Their ability to subtly shape perceptions, to sow discord and distrust, could erode the very fabric of societies from within. The battle for hearts and minds is just as crucial as any fought on land, sea, or air. So as we navigate this new era of geopolitical rivalry, we must be mindful of the invisible hand that shapes our world. The unseen forces that influence our thoughts, our beliefs, and our very understanding of reality. It is a world where the line between peace and war becomes increasingly blurred, where a single line of code can have the same impact as 1,000 bombs. The weapons of the future are not just those that explode with a bang, but those that silently infiltrate, manipulate, and control. And the battlefields of tomorrow will be fought not just on land and sea, but in the digital ether, where the only limits are the bounds of human ingenuity and human folly. We stand at the precipice, peering into the abyss of potential conflict between formidable powers. A clash of ideologies and military might could reshape the geopolitical landscape. Russia, with its nuclear arsenal, presents a clear danger. China, with its economic might, poses a significant threat. A full-scale war would be catastrophic for the entire world. The foundations of our global order would be shaken. Who would emerge victorious from the ashes? Who would dictate the terms of this new world order? Like, share, and subscribe for more insights into our changing world. The future is unwritten, but understanding the forces at play helps navigate challenges ahead. What do you think the world will look like in the aftermath of such a conflict?